Hello, my friends. I am popping on to do day 29 of the Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is the very first time I've gotten this far. So I have used so much stash and so many goodies. It's been a wild ride, quite frankly. Anywho, what we have today is a sketch created by Scrappy Adam. And it's rather nifty, and I know the supplies I have, I'm already gonna be flipping it around and doing all kinds of things. So he's got a half and half design, goodies going up the center, journaling, and 3 photos. And each of the photo clusters have a little cluster, as it were. Now, I already know I'm gonna be doing this with mine, but I will show you what I have, and I'll show you why. Okay. I am using a kit from the Scrap Room, October 2021, and I've got 1 full-size sheet of pattern paper left. I've got some pieces that can kind of work for the half and half design kind of dealio. They are gorgeous. They are pretty. Love them. These are something else. I should look at these to see if any of that will work towards this idea. Now I have that. I've got one of, oh, and this is Welcome Autumn by Carta. I've got one of the pieces from the sticker book. I've got tons and tons of the sticker sheet yet left. So you know all the stars that were going this way in their inspiration piece? I'm going to do stickers going all the way that way because I can. And I want to use them. And they're pretty. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kind of an almost half and half design, kind of like that. The picture I have, it's an older picture, I think 2018. This is myself, my boy Rocco, who has since passed on, and this is Mason when he was a little bit younger. He's a 5-year-old now. So I'm going to have that only 1 photo, totally going against what Scrappy Adam wants us to do. It's okay. He'll forgive. And I'm thinking maybe something like that with all of the sticker pieces coming this way is what I'm thinking. I could do, I got to think this through a little bit. I could do something like this. I was looking and seeing what this was. I do adore me a stripe, but this paper is awesome. And that is hurting my ass. Okay. I could do the 4 clusters, but I don't know. I don't know. What I want to do first is create my piece, but what I think I'm going to do is use this green and kind of create a mat with it, because if I can get me some pattern on pattern on pattern, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to mat my photo with the paltry amount of goodies I have left over, very little, and I'll be back in a jiffy. I'm going to also start creating all the little sticker bits, which means I've got to grab a little bit of craft foam. Yeah, and I'll be back in a jiffy. So, quick check-in time. I did decide to do the 4 squares. Remember, Adam's sketch is more like this in a true half and half design. I was using what I had, and that was the size of my orangey paper. Done. I went ahead. I had this 1 pattern paper sheet that's so cool that was all squares. So I just picked some of my faves, and those will be the other 3 clusters that would have been photos according to Adam's sketch. Okay, now I'm going to build this bit out. That's right here. And let's see, I am just going to play with all of these. I've got die cuts if I want them. I also have a few of these really cute puppies that I'm definitely going to work in. And also on Adam's sketch, each of these clusters had little die cut bits and all of that. So I just have to make sure that I get to put like 1-dimensional thing in each of the clusters to keep it interesting. Okay, I am going to build out all those clusters, and we're going to see if I need to bring in enamel dots or, ooh, I'm going to bring in some flair. I'm reaching across. Yes, very fancy way I have this, which I actually have better envelopes now. These are all my fallsy kind of flair. So I'm going to see what I have in there, add one of those to each of these clusters. I think that would be really fun. Okay, I'll be right back. I am having myself a time with this. So I did find 3 flair from Scrap and Happy Studio that I thought were perfect. I loved these two little pieces. I've got a leafy bit, a cute little pumpkin, and a bushel of apples. This picture was actually taken at a cider mill, so I wanted to make sure to get some of the appley bits in there. So at this point, I have this up on a little foam, this guy is, and this guy is. So I'm just going to build out my clusters a little bit. Should see if there are like enamel dots or anything I need to pop in or whatnot. But I mean, guys, I know there's already a ton on here because I like all of the things. I know I do. You don't have to say anything. But I have, like, for example, I've got these beautiful little leaves. So maybe I can do a couple little leaf clusters coming off on this side and this side. That would do it for me if I could get, like right here, I have 3 different colors of leafy bits. And they want to be stacked because they're pretty. And maybe if I get them on, I can be happy with that cluster. I don't know. The issue is I love all of the things. So if I just get this under maybe one of these layers, voila, that's beautiful. It feels like something else is going on. So I'm going to get a couple little more pieces on. Maybe a couple of enamel dots if I see them right here, and I'll show you my finished layout. Alrighty, this layout is done. I think it's super fun. Remember, Scrappy Adams would look a lot more like this and maybe less going on. So that is that. I didn't end up really having a real title, so I'm just going to call it Hello Fall and be done with it. I love that I was able to use, oh my gosh, I didn't use my puffies. Getting them on in 1 second. I love that I was able to use this kit again. It is effectively, guys, like, here's my cardstock bits and then my pattern papers. This is kind of how it's looking. So did kill it off. I did this kit proud. Yes, I can throw these into my fall bin for next time, but the kit itself is kaput. So that is that, my friends. I will have links down below for people who are playing along. Bye for now. Oh, still shots in a minute. Okay, really bye.